If you're looking to roll up a Barbarian in your next game and are looking for some feats to add that extra spice to your character, in this video I have 5 feats you should consider when playing a Barbarian. Not only will I be diving into the mechanics, but I'll also be discussing ways these feats can influence your character's story and roleplay. Hey everyone, this is Dungeoneers Pack, my name is Josh and thank you for watching. The first one on this list should not be a surprise for those that have been playing 5th edition for some time now. It makes the list because of how integral it is to the Barbarian class, and also to avoid you all from bombarding the comment section with, why'd you leave it out? I'm talking about Great Weapon Master. What makes Great Weapon Master essential to Barbarians is that it helps the class continue to get more damage through by simply doing what the party needs the Barbarian to do. Stand on that front line and swing away. It boosts our average damage by allowing us to make an extra attack as a bonus action if we were to drop a creature to 0 hit points or roll a critical hit. The far more substantial and reliable damage boosting effect comes whenever we swing a two-handed melee weapon with the heavy property. Whenever we make an attack, we can take a hit to our accuracy, and if that attack succeeds, we add 10 damage to it. While it may seem that cutting our bonus to hit by 5 points is the opposite of reliability, but when paired with the reckless attack feature, that drop in accuracy is mitigated by the advantage provided by the class feature. Great Weapon Master may not seem like it offers any sort of roleplay benefits as it's built to be a damage upgrade for your character, but I believe that the feat doubles down on the powerlifting fantasy that is associated with the Barbarian. Have your character jump at the chance to showcase feats of strength when possible, putting your athletic skill to use. Put emphasis on your swings when using Great Weapon Master because yes, you can roleplay in combat too. Maybe Great Weapon Master causes your attacks or strength-based actions to be wild and destructive like the Hulk, or maybe these feats of strength have a mythic quality to them like Hercules. Taking inspiration from the trait to lower your attack accuracy for more power could signal your character being more daring in their actions. Your Barbarian could have developed the courage to take bigger risks no matter the consequences to themselves, especially if it's to protect or save another party member, or if the deed they are attempting to accomplish appears legendary. Take risk. The second feat on this list is hands down my favorite feat from Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, and that is Chef. Chef not only provides mechanics for a sought after fantasy trope, but provides characters a fun avenue for roleplay. This feat works really well with the class. It offers an increase to Constitution, which is vital for a Barbarian, buffing up their hit points and armor class, but also has the option to increase Wisdom, which can lend itself to a Barbarian's natural instincts and awareness. Along with the proficiency with cook's utensils, we are able to whip up some food on a short rest that provides 1d8 worth of additional healing to those in the party that heal themselves with some hit die. On top of all of this, if we spend 1 hour or a long rest cooking, we create small treats that we or our allies are capable of eating as a bonus action that provides temporary hit points. These bonus action snacks are great for a Barbarian character that has a subclass that lacks a bonus action option. Not only would it allow us to get the most out of our action economy, but those temporary hit points also grant an extra bit of defense that is further extended with the damage resistance from rage. This feat can outright shape your entire character, turning them from a simple raging barbarian to a rampaging chef, walloping your enemies with a large iron skillet or slicing right through them with a giant meat cleaver. Barbarians belonging to a clan or tribe is a common trope that can be further influenced by your character's ability to cook and their overall personality. Maybe your barbarian was the one in charge of meals for their clan or tribe and ventured into the world looking for a rare ingredient to save their tribe after they became ill with a mysterious illness. The combination of clan ties and cooking skills could make your barbarian less of a rage-filled warrior and instead make them a parental figure of the group, offering small bits of wisdom when needed and being the first to jump into action when they are in trouble. Third on this list is Sentinel, which is great at giving the Barbarian the tools to be an effective tank in 5th edition. Despite the reputation of being the tank in the game, many of the Barbarian subclasses actually lack effective features to help them control the area around them and mitigate damage targeted at your allies. The Sentinel feat solves some of these issues. With this feat, the Barbarian is able to stop a creature from fleeing with a successful opportunity attack, dropping the fleeing enemy speed to 0. Creatures that attempt to use the disengage action will still be met with force, as Sentinel allows us to still make opportunity attacks against them. Monsters are punished even more if they attempt to attack an ally right next to us, as the feat allows us to use our opportunity attack to retaliate. There isn't really much else to say on how great Sentinel is for our Barbarian. Just jump in the middle of the fight as you normally would and reap the benefits. Taking inspiration from the defensive traits of the feat, it is very easy to play a heroic guardian of the group. As previously suggested, playing the role of the party's parent or older sibling is perfect for this, but for a different spin, we should look at where our Barbarian learned to be a defensive juggernaut. Sentinel could have a big impact on our character's background. Maybe they were a soldier that was part of a shock unit used to break through enemy lines. Your Barbarian is disciplined, respects rank, and their rage represents an intense combat focus. Another option is to make them a gladiator. Their defensive skills are a result of competing in combat sports. They are a showboat, extremely social and always taking an opportunity to charm the crowd. The last suggestion is to make them a criminal. They could have been a bodyguard for a crime lord or corrupt noble, picking up the protective skills on the job. The fourth feat on this list is Skill Expert, which opens up avenues for roleplay or reinforces the Barbarian's strengths. With Skill Expert, we can increase any of our ability scores by 1, gain proficiency in a skill of our choice, and grant expertise to any of the skills we are proficient with. This This feat is straightforward in its purpose. Athletic checks are in regular use with a barbarian, especially while raging due to receiving advantage. It makes sense to grant expertise to athletics with skill expert to never lose a grapple or shove check ever again. But I believe skill expert can be more than just playing into the strongman fantasy. Given that we can choose any other skill and potentially grant it expertise, this could provide us new roleplay opportunities with the right skills. If you want your barbarian to also be a charmer, pick persuasion. Do you want to play the scary muscly bodyguard? Choose intimidation. No matter the skill you choose, lean into it. For example, if you choose perception, your barbarian could develop traits that make them more cautious. They try to be aware of their surroundings so they can act on the first sign of danger. The last feat is the only racial feat to make the list, which you should consider if you plan to create a character based on an iconic half-orc barbarian trope, and that's Orcish Fury. As long as we are a half-orc, we get a 1 point increase to either strength or constitution, which are both integral to barbarians. Increasing strength will buff our damage, while constitution will increase our hit points in our armor class. Once every rest, when we hit a creature with an attack, we can roll an additional damage die. The last trait punishes creatures that attempt to drop you. After using Relentless Endurance when dropping to 0 hit points, you can follow it up with a weapon attack as a reaction. Orcish Fury doesn't alter our playstyle or open us up to new options, but for those that want to increase their damage output, this isn't terrible to throw in your build, but shouldn't be put above Great Weapon Master or maxing out your strength or constitution scores. Orcish Fury is all about tapping into the orcish aggression, but if we are looking to be inspired by this for roleplay, I'd look beyond the anger and take this as an opportunity to tap into the orc and half-orc lore for the setting you are playing in. Discuss with your DM the role orcs and half-orcs play in the world. Taking this feat could represent your character's journey in connecting with their heritage. Did they reconnect with family members or their former clan? Did they find a trinket or relic that belongs to their tribe? Whatever you decide, the journey taken to achieve the goal could bring a new sense of self and confidence to your character. With that said, I want to hear from you. What other feats would you suggest for a barbarian? Let me know down in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, and if you want to see more content like this, I drop a video every week, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you're looking for some suggestions on feats to pick up if you're playing a spellcaster, I have a video just for you. You can click on the thumbnail on the screen or link in the description below. Alright, I'm out of here. Have a good one.